was my life. You wanted my wife, left me your children while you were chilling. Please don't look at me, don't point at me, don't laugh at me, laugh at me. Irene needs shelter. I love to help her. They all want her dead. She won't leave my head. Please don't look at me. Don't point at me. Don't laugh at me. Laugh at me. I'm scared that soon now I just might lose it. I'm scared that soon now I just might. That's insane. Sick of the tragic and the Something's familiar to me. They don't have to know. Swift and contained and caught up in life, so you never can land. Your beauty, it hits me like dirt in the face, and you can't understand. All I have ever wanted was just to be able to dance on mine. Save all your problems for me. They don't have to know. You can hide in the hilltops and graves. They don't have to know. You come here on your own.
Good morning.
Cancers and
Hey.
perfume.
Wouldn't be office hours if we didn't have a rocky start.
In the afternoon
Oh, so much beard. And it's so much art light. That's all right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Thanks for joining me. My name's Jesse Jones. This is Office Hours. Hold on. Went to the store. So, mask mussed up this magnificent man mane. Nonsense. I had to go to the store to get my last Star Blast. I know I'm pretty sure I said I was having my last Star Blast last week. I'm not that great at maintaining my discipline, as I think we've established here. Star Blast, go! But I'm ready to get more accountable, get my shit more together. Hey, good afternoon, baby hits. Yeah, I guess being on the East Coast, it would be afternoon. Good morning to you. So, office hours, welcome. Good morning. I'm going to start giving a more abbreviated intro of office hours. Oh, jeez. I got to clean up. I mean, I've taken a shower. I've just got to clean up. This is all. That's why I'm going to get back on to being more disciplined in all other areas of my life. I've just been a little lax. It's rough. Good morning. Let's get into being productive and starting to feel good about ourselves. Because I don't know about you, but being productive really helps me feel good about myself. Accomplishing something. It has that effect. So, office hours, we get together in the morning. We work on our creative projects that are otherwise being neglected because we lack the proper focus and discipline. So that's why I've carved out 9:30 a.m. to noon. I know we're a little late. It couldn't be helped. I had to blast some stars. That sounds very much like drug slang. It's not what happened. So we do this through the discipline of the Pomodoro tomato timer. 25-minute chunks at a time is how we work through this. I find it to be useful myself. Maybe you'll find it to be as well. We'll see. I also need to have a little bit of music in the background to keep my mind active and distract me from the fact that it would otherwise just be me sitting here mostly in silence with some intermittent rabble and babble shot out at you. I need something to keep you entertained while I'm being not entertaining. So, that's how we go about things. We're again going to start things off as we have been all month with, that's interesting. Okay. Camera's centered. Weird. With our Inktober work, so a little bit of drawn in the morning. I mean, it's not, it is, you know what, I'm not going to discount it. It is. I have to decide what we're going to work on, though. So let's see, I could show you these, sure, but I could also show you, that's exactly how it's supposed to work, Enlightened. Lurk and work yourself. That's exactly how. Well, so thank you. Because if you have me in the background, sometimes you might get a little affirmation thrown in there every once in a while and make us feel good about ourselves. I have some meaningful rambles every once in a while, some encouraging, nice things to say. So here is, rather than looking at the cards, we could just look at the Instagram, and you can see these 8 are what we've done. To be completely honest, I didn't do anything over the weekend like I did the previous weekend where I just did a couple sketches. I didn't have it. So I'm counting my Inktober as a weekday Inktober. So during the weekdays, we're doing all of these, and it's been fun, and that's what I'm going to count as my official Inktober. So I need to figure out what I'm going to work on this morning. But part of that is going to have to be timed because we got to get into the blocks. We're already 46 in. So let's start up the first block. Let's get some music. Let's get moving. Let's get productive. Let's start the day off feeling good about ourselves. Get a little bit of momentum to our day. I mean, if I hadn't already settled on office hours, Lurkin' Work is a perfect name. It's the subtitle for this show. Office Hours, Lurkin' Work. All right. Music. Timer. Let's move this down. So, let's find a robot. Jenga, you seem to have been more active in your Streamlabs or Stream Elements bot. You should teach me a couple commands and I just need to, as with everything else, I need to buckle down and figure out Stream Elements bot commands. I imagine it's like, what was that like? There was something from the good old days. It might have been like Muds. I don't know if anybody remembers Muds. Yeah, let me throw the... Oh, I haven't switched back to the art camera. Let me do that. Let me throw you the Instagram for 2-inch robots. It's pretty simple. It's 2-inch robots. Yeah. They were multi-user dimensioned. They were like text MMO RPGs. Before, yeah, early days of internet. And I remember you could sort of like code things into, so it's probably similar to that. You know, all of my references are at least 20 years old because I've been on the internet a long time. Oh. I'm saying shit like muds and BBSs and mushes and nobody remembers all that shit. So, overlays for your stream. Yeah. Well, that was the thing. When I got started streaming, I went out actively looking for what other people's stuff looked like, and it was all just... I mean, they're basing their stuff on what they know, which is fair. That's all that they know. So there was a lot of just generic sort of wah. Just come on. You're supposedly artists, or at least marginally entertainers. Put your back into it. So I'm just going to flip through this pile. There's nothing wrong with minimalism necessarily, as long as it is done thoughtfully. And you can still, sorry, you can still express a lot minimally. But says the guy who. Oh, thanks, Enlightened. Yeah, the guy talking about minimalism who recreated his own Windows 95 desktop to be his screen. So I can't really talk about... I mean, it has a minimalist quality to it because there wasn't much to the design of Windows 95. I just felt like this made sense for me. I'm transporting myself back to when I was my most productive. You know what? Have I done him yet? Is he too straightforward? Is he too similar to other things? I put too many rules on myself for what I have to do and what I can do, and I just need variety. There, there's a little brain skitter. It's a cute, whimsical little clown head with tiny legs being powered by a human brain. Oh, that's not good. Oh, have I done him yet? He's really cool. I feel like I must have. Might not have, though. I'll come back to him. See, it's things like that when Baby Hits talks about saying that they remember what I can only assume was because the last thing I was talking about was MUDs and mushes and BBSs, all this early internet stuff. That's when I, once again, keep having to question Baby Hits' actual age. They've kept us on our toes the entire time that they've known us. It's either a 13-year-old girl or a 50-year-old man. I don't know what Baby Hits. Baby Hits is keeping us honest. I like the mystery. Keep it. I'm not saying you should change that at all. Don't ever let me know. All right. I'm too indecisive. I hate it when it takes... I have to work before the stream. I hate it when it takes a half hour of our morning with me trying to figure out who to draw. Oh, that's right. It was 11. I thought it was 11. I couldn't remember if it was 11 or 13. All right. I'm going to continue to take you at face value. We're just happy to have you. We appreciate you joining us in the mornings and afternoons, evenings, whenever you join us. I'm glad to be there for you. Appreciate that you've found us and keep coming back. You could be watching cars play soccer. I don't know. It sounds old when I say it. I just don't get Rocket League. We're going to flip around. Look at how radical we are. All right, cool. You're like a unlimited Mountain Dew ad. Let's go with this guy. He's fun. It's like if Mountain Dew came to life and had to fucking kick something with its face. All right, Rocket League, settle down. Settle down. I'm fucking extreme, yo! Yeah, no, we get it. Rocket League, we get it. You've got nothing to prove. Oh, no, I'm messing. I knew that would happen. Okay. All right, let's do this little weirdo. Yeah, let's pick something complex. You know what? We're not basing what we're doing on the complexity. I have, because I keep the number on all of them. And that's how they're identified, is by their number. So, this is what I did last weekend. 2 new ones. 259 and 260. But then technically, on top of 260... when we go back over to the Instagram, I screwed up my numbers when I did this a couple years ago. How old is this? 3 years ago. I made 25 new ones that we put in like these advent tags. So they're room for an envelope, basically. So I made 25 new ones. Wait a sec, this is 266. Alright, my numbers are weird. Am I missing robots? Oh no. Now I have to figure out what's happened. So, technically there's 25 on top of this. So there's at least 285. But this says 266-825. Oh no. What have I done? Okay, so that says 42. And that would make sense. We started 42 there. .48 A7. I don't know what has happened to these numbers. Why does that one have 66? Oh, did I count these guys as into it now? I don't know what I did. I've ruined my own numbers. That says 63. Oh, I think I changed up my numbering conventions in the middle of this. That's not confusing at all. Okay, but we're going to say close to 300 at this point. But as with everything, I can't play you, Yoko. As with everything, most of them I'm not like huge fans of. They just exist. But there's a percentage of what I've done that I super like. Oh, we don't want display. We want the art camera. Which is why I have to thumb through. These are 150 designs in this stack. That's why I spend so much time thumbing through them to choose the ones that I want to, I guess, upgrade would be the most appropriate term. Oh, well, that's awesome. Thank you. Oh, you guys are making me feel good this morning. I needed that. We're reciprocating. We're reflecting. I try to put goodness out there for you guys, and it's cool that you guys are appreciating it and bouncing it back. Oh, this is such a wonderful morning already. Thank you guys. All right, well, let's do 117 or 114. Did I say one? Yeah, 114. Here's this guy. This weird little. Oh, it actually focused for a second. Come on. That's all right. We'll get them together. So, only 13 minutes in. Let's get started on actually resketching this guy. So, as I've sort of explained a couple times over this month, I generally work pretty small. You can see how small all this is. So I don't know why, I just do things really small. So this is blowing this up to like 5 times, 4 times its size, going from 2 inches to like 4.5 inches. So I'm going to see if I can get my face in here the way it needs to be. So yeah, keep banging away at your work. Oh, that one's cool too. I need to do 240 one of these days. That guy's fun. We did 241. He was a lot of fun. I think I've threatened to do 243, another wiry guy. Oh, 249. I really like that design a lot. That one's fun. Okay, so there's more designs obviously on the horizon. We've got half this month still, so I need more, and I've got more. Okay. Now I have to wrap my brain around this guy's dimensions. So I like to try and box them in when I get started. I like to try with feet and head. And then try and work inside those dimensions. Even if I have to move the feet because they didn't necessarily line up once I get to them, at least it's a reference to try and box them in. Rufus, I can't play you either. Oh, who watches these videos back? I could technically play whatever I want and not worry about it being muted later. But I like to try and play by the rules whenever I can. Okay, so your head. Got to give you enough room for your cord. So And it looks like your head's pretty wide. So let's put you here. Coming down to about there. That might actually fit like right off the bat. That would be nice. I don't know, there's a lot of body to fit in here, so we'll see. So yeah, I know I've said it a bunch, but I've said it a bunch more times than you've heard and still failed, but tomorrow I'm going to try. I'm not going to try. Tomorrow I am going to get myself back on the exercise train. Today I'm getting the eating back on track. Tomorrow is the movement. I actually got a decent night's sleep last night. I sacrificed exercise for sleep because I thought, well, I could get up at my super early time and get like maybe at best 6.5, 7 hours. Or I can start by trying to just get a night's sleep and then roll that over into the next day where I can get up early to do the exercise. So that was my plan for the day, and so far, step one accomplished, a good night's sleep. So then tomorrow, well, tonight, I have to get home, get to bed in a timely fashion, and then start the important business of working out, which I always hate. So if you hate working out, know that you're not alone. Nobody actually likes it. They do it for the results. But to get the results, you have to put in the work. And the work sucks. You can ask just about anybody that athletes or what have you. People don't like, for the most part, don't like putting in all the work. But they do it for the reward because the reward is worth the work. So it's once you can just get over that hump and get into the routine of it. Because once I get into the routine of a thing, I'm really pleased with it and I'm happy to be doing it. It's just getting into the actual routine of it is a fucking nightmare. And nobody likes doing the work, but the results are worth it. Hey, Poor's here. Morning, Poor. Well, let's help motivate each other. This is mostly what this place is about. He sort of developed at a little bit of a lean, but that sort of works for this design. This is accountability buddies. This is all of us keeping each other on task, so we can be exercise and weight loss buddies as well, and just check in with each other. The physical nourishment, as well as the creative nourishment. Okay. This guy actually fell together all right. Normally I spend most of the time having to erase and negotiate. But this actually came out all right. I mean, there's still some details in here that I have to nail down, but for the most part, fell together pretty solidly. Oh, I think I'm falling off the screen. Since I work pretty small, I sort of pull it into myself. I've noticed. that's what I was doing. I had a couple routes, a 2.5 mile and a 3 mile walk that I would do. I did it for like 3 solid weeks. Did it every morning. I felt good. I was eating right. I was feeling good. And then I just gave myself permission to fall off the wagon, and that's been probably a month and a half. The problem is, I've been good over the last year. I've been really good for about 4 months. The issue there is there's 8 other months. So that's the problem. So when I've been really good, I've been really good. But when I've been bad, I've been terrible. So we have to figure that out. And I'm going to again. I can't tell you how many day ones I've had over the last, when did I start? I've been in the process of losing my mountain of weight for about 14 years. That's when I started and got serious, and I knocked it out. I crushed. I came in, dominated, lost like 140 pounds, and then immediately went back up, and then I went back down. I am not exaggerating when I say, and I've said it before, over the last 15 years, 16, whatever, I have, for sure, and I have the records. I can go back and I've wanted to get like the official numbers. I've for sure lost and gained 1,000 pounds, probably. I'm going to get the actual numbers, because I've been curious. I've always been curious what the actual numbers look like. And so obviously that's not the most healthy way to live. But it also shows I clearly have the ability to do it if I want to, if I can stick to it. But I equally have the ability to completely fuck things up if I'm not on it. So, basically what I'm saying is, if you've been struggling over the years, know that you're not alone. I know struggle. But I still am of the mind that anytime you're fully ready to commit and really get behind yourself. Dang it, that was Presidents and now Rufus. You are killing me, playlist. That if you're really motivated enough, you can get to it. You can make the changes you need and make it happen. And that's why I'm just saying tomorrow it's happening. And I'm going to do everything I can to follow through on that. And then the thing is, it's a constant, always thing. It's every minute of every day you have to make decisions. And you always have to be mindful of all of the decisions all the time. So it's difficult. I mean, this is my brain. This may vary for everybody else, but I know for me, every minute of every day, you are presented with decisions. You can make the right ones. The right one is right there. You can see it. You know it. But the bad one is also there. And it's more attractive and easy. So I literally have to be mindful and conscious of everything I do all the time. Because if I'm not, I can just easily, I'm just going to do that. No, that's not what you want to do. No, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to do that. If I'm not constantly monitoring myself, I will sabotage me. So, if you also feel that, then no, you're not crazy. Somebody else is going through that too. Oh, what do we got? Yeah. Yeah. I don't doubt that. Every day. Every day is full of decisions. And we know we're capable of making the right choices. But sometimes, sadly, we just don't wanna. I spend most of my time telling the world I don't wanna. Well, the world don't care. The world isn't going to protect you from yourself. It is just sitting there offering choices. It doesn't care if these choices are good for you. You're the only one monitoring that. The world is cold and indifferent to your wants and needs. It just exists. It's up to you to do best for you. At 0 point is the world going to stop you in the middle of a decision and say, you know what, this isn't... Are you sure? No, the world doesn't care. It's entirely up to us. Okay, are those all the details? Oh, no, we got these little garters on his hip cups or whatever we got going on there. Otherwise, I think that's it for him. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I try, when I'm good, I try and cut carbs as much as possible. Like in the mornings, I'll have a nice omelette-y, scramble-y sort of sausage, egg, and cheese thing. Then I like to have my problem is I don't eat fruits and vegetables. I know. It's terrible. It just makes it more difficult on me. So I don't necessarily eat great. I just eat better. Try and make better choices in the fucking elementary school diet that I have. It's not good. I just try and do my best. Oh shit, the timer's done. I have to fix that ding. I've wanted to do smoothies. To get a good smoothie maker and just jam a bunch of fucking vegetables in there and hide them and just chug that mess. That's always been a thing that I've thought about. I've never pulled the trigger on that. The best I can do is vitamins right now. But smoothie is the way that I should go with it. You're absolutely right. I have to do something to help myself. All right. I don't know how long. I don't think it's been too long. But I don't know exactly how long we've been waiting on a done timer. So I'm going to just get us fired back up. Just, I'll give you my diet, and you can gain overnight my diet, my out of control compulsive eating. Yeah. You know, chocolate and butter smoothies. Some weight gain smoothies. Ugh. I mean, I suppose there's healthy weight gain, and then there's chocolate and cheese weight gain. That's mine. All right. Let's fire this back up. Let's keep working. I mean, I come home and at like 10 at night have like a 1,600 calorie gorge meal, and I gain weight just fine. There's problems. There's clearly problems. And I'm reining that in. See, this is me. I'm sharing all of this with you to help me be accountable and to share my issues so that some people can understand that they're not alone in having these difficulties. I try and help. I try and use my unfortunateness to help inspire others. All right, let's ink this bad boy up. I'm gonna do the things that work for me. Starting today, like I said, I'm getting the eating on track today. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated, and we can keep each other updated. We're here to help each other creatively, and the rest of our lives. Because creativity is life. All right. This light really makes it difficult. I gotta find a better setup. The problem is, I usually set things up once, and if they work just enough, then I never change it. Whether or not it's the best or most ideal setup, so I work around the restrictions I've placed in my own way. Like here. Oh, I found the angle that the glare is sort of manageable. We're good. Everything's fine, guys. Right. He's going to come together just fine. I like these weird, rickety, asymmetrical sort of collections of angles. At the same time, there's a weird symmetry in its asymmetricalness. Intermittent fasting, that's... intermittent fasting, version of keto, yeah. So when I originally lost the big pile, it was through basically Atkins. That's what was at the time. Keto is basically Atkins. But I've also found... intermittent fasting is basically what I do almost by default. So the plan is get up. Okay, so here's my routine as it will exist. My plan right now is to be getting up around like 6:30. Go for a walk/jog. Dang it, come on. Follow that up with a workout, then have breakfast around 9. So that's the first meal at 9. And then stop eating at like 5. So that's a 16-hour gap. So that's the intermittent fasting part of it. Breakfast at 9, dinner at 5. Morning workout. Might throw an afternoon workout in there too. I don't know. We'll see. So this is the plan that has worked. The problem is I fall off of it sometimes. And that's where I mention every day, you just have to face all of the choices and you have to make them right. Or you will just fall off. When I say you, I'm mostly meaning me. Unless you share my issues. In which case, I'm very sorry. I wouldn't wish me on anyone. I should... Okay. I wish I could do that one again. I'm going to do those joints with the smaller pen. Well, yeah, Atkins for you would not be good. Unless you were just eating straight handfuls of cheese and butter. Which, I'm no dietitian, but I think there's a good reason for that. It works for me. The low-carb plan certainly works for me, but I love bread too much, so it makes it difficult. Also, I don't eat vegetables, so that makes it increasingly difficult. So all I'm eating is meat and cheese, and that's probably not ideal. Oh, that one got away from me. Okay. Looks like I decided to go smaller pen for all of the details here. I would disagree. Well, the physical health is, in a lot of ways, an important part of the mental health, too. Everybody's got their own particular needs and goals. So, yeah, you don't have to strictly relate to everything going on here. But, yeah, I find that helping my physical health greatly improves my mental health. So they're very much tied as far as I go. Because the better I'm doing with the physical stuff, the better I feel about myself, the better my mental health winds up being. So they certainly feed each other. See you in a bit. Ugh. Well, vegetables. Blah. This is why I wish I'd done the other arm's hinge. I didn't think about it until it was too late. That's alright. There's only one thing on here that I sort of regret. So that's not bad. This guy is just about done. Ugh, that line went a little wonky on me. That's alright. So I don't know what I wanted to do for the rest of the hour here. The office hours. But I was leaning towards some very boring work. So hopefully you've got stuff to do so you don't focus on me. I think he's done. Right? Yeah. His dimensions went a little different and interesting, but he still worked. Let's add a little bit of flavor. And by flavor, I mean, 2 blotches of black. We're just going to leave it there. I could keep fiddling and diddling. But I think that's what we got. I like him. Look away, Jenga. Okay. Cool. I think they're good to go. Let's get your picture taken, you silly goose. Yeah, so the idea that I had for work this morning was literally, it was collecting and organizing files. So I've tried to pull stuff off of most of my computers, trying to consolidate all of my elements and files. Oh no, Jenga, no! No smears. Jenga has found so many new friends through this stream. Okay, let's picture and background pages. Let's get 114 posted. Sorry. I'm just distracted by some messages here. I'm easily distracted. I don't know if that's been made clear. I've skipped this track so many times. I need to finally remove it. I've outgrown a lot of Henry Phillips. Okay. Okay. get him pictured and posted. Not my page. 2-inch robots. Okay. Damn it. There he is. Gotta knock out that shadow.
He's pretty good.
Cool. Veggie Bro stickers. Oh, man. Yeah, he got a little jaunty. Whatever. I'm not worried.
Pretty good. What do you think? It stings.
All right, so you are 114. To R dash 114. Hashtag robot. Hashtag robots of Instagram. Hashtag, what are your descriptor tags? Oh, nice. Yeah, get that exercise in. See you soon, Enlightened. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. Jaunty Joints. And hashtag... Speaker Tums. And then Inktober. And Inktober 2020. And we're done. Get them posted up. Yep, ready to go. All right. Now, I am going to get into the super tedium of organizing all of my files. I'm sorry. This is about as bad as it gets. But it's something that I absolutely need to do for my own peace of mind. It's gotten bad. I can't do anything. I can't get anything done because I have different files on different computers, and I can't work on that because that's over there, and it's just So it's just gotten to the point. Oh, let's turn off art camera. It's just gotten to the point where I have to finally just, all right, here we go. And I could do it off stream, sure, but here I am. Hold on, let me turn off the art light. I could and will do it off stream. But right now, here I am. So I'm going to put a little bit of time in here, an hour and a half. Trying to organize a little bit. It needs to happen, so I'm going to make it happen. So, let's move you back to where you live. Oh, I am in search of followers. Vedette and Sivindia. Oh, these bots. Let's play the bot squashing game. I want to get them big follows. I really do. I want big follows. Okay. I need them big follows too. I should be more thankful when these bots come through, offering me dem big follows. Okay. So, I am going to try to organize. That is this morning's project. See, the thing is, even on just this computer, hold on, you'll see. Let me switch to the capture. Even just on this computer, I have stuff split between drives. Like, let's make sure. Come on. So, one, you've got all this shit in the download folder. So we've got all these fucking things that haven't been properly organized. Then, on the desktop, you've got the Stab Comedy Theater folder with all of this stuff. Then, on D, you've got the other Stab Comedy Theater folder with all this stuff. Ah! Just on this one computer. Not even between the other 2 and 3 that I have stuff scattered about. Just on this one. I've got shit all over the place. It's just too disorganized. I have to pull this shit together. So, for my own mental well-being, that's what I'm doing this morning. So hopefully you've got stuff to keep yourself occupied, because this is just going to be boring and tedious. So, keep me in your ear, but don't watch me. This is just bad. So, get your work together. Let's do our things. Mine right now is going to be weeding my own garden. That's what I'm on for the rest of the stream. Oh, I'm building such a family here. Baby Hits showed up and just made Alyssa and I her parents, and now I'm adopting other siblings. Well, this is going to start getting expensive. Okay. Keep that level. All right. So I know it's only a minute and a half, but I gotta get started. So, I should store everything on the data drive, shouldn't I? Because C doesn't have a lot of room, does it? No, not really. So I should be moving everything over to D anyway. Okay. So let's start on D. Let's organize there. I don't know if I'm going to be at risk of subdividing too much, if I'm going to make too many folders, but this is merch, graphics, and elements. So like these things. I need to add the digital merch to our merch page on the website. I don't need these screenshots, do I? These shark screenshots? Probably not. Well, now I don't want to open them, but it's already in the process of opening. Or it's not. I don't know. Okay. So, let's see. Let's make the 400th Stab Show folder. Actually, maybe a Stab Show folder exists in here. Nope. Oogie boogie. This is... We're organizing in stages. Also reminds me I have to write prompts for this week's show, so that's going to be a thing. This is just, I need this. I need this organization. Oh, and timer's done. Okay. I gotta add that ding. Where'd that ding go? I gotta re-add that ding so that I can at least hear when the timer's done. I'll find it. I'll find it in this organization. It'll take a second. I don't have a second. If I work hard, I might be able to get 3 blocks in. I'm just starting it up. I'm firing it up. Let's do it. I really want to do this, so... Let's do this. Also, I want to make a a folder with just Photoshop files. I don't know why this is just occurring to me, but the idea of a folder with just Photoshop files instead of having the Photoshop file for, say, like banners. I have banner Photoshop files in here. It seems like that would make sense, right? But it doesn't always, because things are here and there. This is me just losing it all. Focus, center. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So, it makes sense now to me to consolidate all of my Photoshop files into a folder of just Photoshop files, so I know where Photoshop files are. Does that make sense? Is it weird that I haven't already done this? I don't know. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to grab all of the Photoshop files. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I can already feel the weight of this insanity. Oh, and that's the Stab hand washing infographic. Well, is this the same one, or is this the... Is this the original hand washing graphic that I used to base the Stab hand washing graphic? Yeah. So... I could also stand to name all of these unnamed files. Oh, all this organization. It's going to be good. It's going to feel good. It's going to be good.
Oh, hi, bro.
Oh, hi. What you doing?
Oh, we were just inspired by the cool new age music of this movie, so we decided to use the wall of keyboards.
I don't know when this would have been.
New age music. You want to help?
Sure. What can I do?
Well, I could teach you how to play
Okay.
keyboards.
Will it take
It's
long?
good. This is good.
Of course,
It's good.
Come on over here.
This is good.
Here, check
It's
this
good.
out. Okay, put your hand. Come on, put your
Okay.
hand over here. Put your finger down. See?
Like that?
Let's make a Battle Canary folder. I'm just going to have all of the folders.
And a new age chord now, okay? Just like Yanni. All right, now. Put another finger down.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think preschool would have been when people learned to wash their hands properly. It was a big thing that came out towards the beginning of all this stuff in March. Everybody's setting the hand washing graphics to the lyrics of like songs and stuff, so it gave them the appropriate amount of time. So I made one for the stab theme. So, where is it? So, or the opening to the stab show. So it has John Alston's lines. You can see here. Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists. So we made this as a fun thing, and it's actually still posted in the in the theater bathroom right now. Not that anyone has been able to come in and see it. So all of this genius wasted on so many people. All right. Or not wasted on nobody, actually, is more accurate. Oh, I'm going to have all of my Photoshop files in a folder, so I can go and look for if I'm looking for a Photoshop file, I'll actually be able to find it. Ay. Alright, I made a Battle Canary folder for no reason. I don't have that many Battle Canary files, but I'm going to start by over-organizing. And then I can pull back as necessary. I don't know if we're gonna be playing Among Us soon. I haven't had the time that I feel is necessary to sit down and really get good at the mechanics. Because the first time we played was with a bunch of people that have played not only a lot, but a lot together, and then a bunch of people that had not played at all. Oh, I've still got Critter Vision on over here. What am I even doing? If nothing's going on, I'll send you guys over to Critter Vision when we're done. That must be where I sent you guys yesterday. So, that first run of Among Us wasn't that fun, because I was doing too much stuff and trying to organize, and it just... I know the game can be fun. I'm just not as ready to play it yet. So I do want to come back to it at some point, but I don't know when exactly. Come on, finish your ad. I need to pause this. Jesus Christ, Amazon. I get ads from my own channel? That doesn't seem right. I think I was trying to finish that. Yeah, that's what it was. Alright. Focus. Focus. Hella focus. So. Oh, just organizing these files. It's going to feel so good. So. And this is New Horizons Alyssa. This is which duel. Being a part of the Extreme Improv Team Championship has sort of made me think about trying to organize a duel, because it's very similar, and we've done this before, and we could have duos from all over the world. That could be really cool. So this is Duel 3 banner. I just looked at it, and I'm sure I just did that wrong. No? Oh, well, yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's just throw you in banners. Let's make like a Stab Awareness Month folder. So these things can go in there. excuse me. So this would be in Stab Show. Me and John Pictures. Also, the Little House on the Prairie clip goes in there. This should go in Office Hours. Do I have an Office Hours folder here? I do. Organization. It's gonna feel good. These should go in Stab Show. Don't I have a Rankinator folder somewhere? Probably. Oh, all of these Photoshop files. Looks like I need to make an After Effects files folder as well. Hmm. Let's just skip those then. Again, remember, Scott is propositioning a homeless person. This is just a weird song. Okay. What happened to those files then? Must be you. No. What was I doing? Shit. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Hopefully. Was it in banners? Makes sense. Ugh, well, hopefully I didn't just lose a couple Photoshop files. I don't know. They exist somewhere. So After Effects and Premiere. Let's do that. Oop. Moving all these things is probably going to cause problems, I know. But I will fix those things when it comes up. In the meantime, just having some peace of mind will be nice. Knowing where things exist. It makes sense to keep these Photoshop files in that folder, but I'm moving them anyway. I want all of the Photoshop files in one folder. Is my current way of thinking. Okay. So yeah, like I said, this is going to be a super tedious bit of streaming, but it's important and necessary. I'm sure I don't need these shark screenshots, right? Yeah, I don't need I don't need those. Okay. That was going to go in office hours. Aha, that's what happened there. That's what I was doing. I get it now. I don't need, like, any of those. I don't need any of those. Ugh, and then all this madness. Oh no, there's madness inside of madness. Ugh, boy. It's alright. This is what this is about. This is what this is about. So you go into the merch folder. Ugh, yeah. It's alright. This needs to be done. And it'll help help my brain so much. What am I going to do with some of these things, though? You know what? I don't care. I'm going to have too many folders. I'd rather have too many folders. Oops. I'm going to start with too many folders, and we'll go from there. Just let me do this. Okay. So. Oh, stab show stuff. Okay. Technically, I have a logos folder. It's alright. I'd rather be over-organized at this point. What are you guys up to? Oh, you guys are just getting to know family members. In our ever-expanding little family. So... that should go in Stab TV. That should go in Stab TV. That should go in Stab TV. If things disappear in a second, we'll know why. Okay, Stab TV 2 bug already exists in here. So I should delete that file. Actually, let me make sure that that's the case. Make sure they're the exact same files. They should be. And they are. Okay. So let's actually delete a thing. Okay. Oh, Stab episode 1, yeesh. 51 gigs. Oh, that's not where I meant for that to go necessarily. Okay. Organizing. Let's... you know what? Let's just dump things in here, and we'll sort from there. I mean, this is going to be a whole thing unto itself. But we got to start somewhere. I don't need this right now. What is this? Sparks will get us muted. Good old concept B. It is boring, and ignore me. No, I'm just popping in. I'm just popping in to just see what you guys are up to. So, yeah. No, be working on your own stuff. You don't want to concentrate on what I'm doing. I'm literally just organizing files. This is not... It's not something worth watching. We're just here to use the timer together. That's all this is right now. Where was the general theater images? Yeah, let's throw that hand washing graphic in there. That seems like a general theater image. Just doing what I can to try and organize this just a little bit. It's good. It's going to be good. Right now it is not good. Just so that's clear. But it's gonna be good. You have to start at not good to get to good. It's just how it is. I don't make the rules. On the road to good, you gotta drive through not good. Okay. Got all these lower thirds. Those should, in theory, go in TV. That's not the same at all. Okay. That goes in there. You know what? That should probably go in there too. Technically that should go in there. Again, we're just dumping a bunch of stuff in the Stab TV folder to then be further organized. I know I have a Rankinator folder somewhere. It's apparently not here. So let's make another goddamn Rankinator folder. I don't need these Reggie Watts images anymore. Those were for something else. This is for Scene Kids. That could technically go there. That could technically go there. This could technically go in here. This just has to be done, guys. It's crazy how disorganized all of this is. And for me to expect to get anything done in this level of chaos, that's even crazier. Okay. I don't know what this background was for. So let's just throw you in the graphic elements folder, since I don't know what you're here for. Poster. There's a poster folder, isn't there? There it is. Send you over there. In banners, do we have the weekend shows folder? We don't, at least not here. How about in posters? No. We have a weekend shows folder somewhere. So for now, you're going to go in banners. Oh, this folder is almost dead. I don't know what to do about these thank yous. Color wheel should go in the stab show. This I don't think I need anymore. The Corey article can go in general theater images. BMIR can go in squares and logos. That will go in general theater. Okay. This is actually tidy enough for me to move on. Lurk it out, Jenga. Lurk it out.
Welcome to the new Ollie Hyper Cyber Space.
It's not a great road.
Hey, slow
No,
down there, shorty.
it is not a great road.
What are you talking about? What's that thing that
Holy shit, that was 25 minutes again already?
now? In the future, you just
Did I even turn the timer on?
yourself.
Wow, that went quick. Well, let's fire it up again.
Are one.
What does this all do for you? What
I'm just going to keep cramming here.
burn holes through
You guys can take as much of a break as you need.
what else?
I'm going to be skipping the breaks because if I start, I can actually get 2 more blocks in. So let's do it. Crank it up. Grab your project. Let's get to work.
The reading minds.
Let's keep it going. Keep it rolling. I've gotten to a place here that is good. So we're in data, but I need to move stuff from downloads. Downloads is anarchy? Is it? Is it anarchy? It's anarchy. So we're going to tidy this up. Okay. This is good. This is going to be good. Oh, what are all these sounds? Okay. Font folder, that's good. Lowered thirds, okay. Let's throw that in the font folder. All ready. Boom.
I hope I say this right. Be brave.
Making progress. Drop you bitches in the fonts. Okay, that would be a general theater photo if I've ever seen one. Bringing order to chaos. Probably don't need that anymore. Photoshop folder, or Photoshop files. Oh, order from chaos. Oh, it's gonna feel so good. Oh, excuse me. What was that phone? Got nonsense going on over here. Let me check in. Hold on. Let's make sure. Oh, shit. I didn't know we were doing improv again. Da, 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 da. Sorry, I'm just being reminded that we were doing improv on the next new Ha Horizons. So we're gonna I'll look into that. We're doing some work, putting together the next show. All right. Also reminds me, I need to... Okay, that's what I'm going to do this afternoon, too. I need to write stuff down. So, I need to write prompts. I need to write prompts for Thursday's show. So, prompts for Thursday. So this is stab stuff. And booking future guests. Future panelists. Okay. This is what I'm going to do after the stream. So my office hours are going to continue. I'm generally never not working. So if you ever think to yourself, what might Jesse be doing right now? Know that I'm working. Everything is always working on the theater. Okay. Get back to focus on moving these files. Oh, super exciting stream. File organization. Some people might find it soothing. Okay. I don't need that. I should store these. Let's do that. Let's do that. That makes perfect sense. Phil and Dregs, they need a folder. This is good. This is good. Organization, y'all. It's good for the soul. But mostly for the mind. And then we can move the stab show files as well. Good, good, good. This is good, good, good. then even subdivisions. Old show graphics within the Stab Show folder. Okay. Good. Just have to keep reminding myself this is good. What we're doing is good. I don't need these references for Sketchy Friends either. Stab Show, like banner. Overhead banner backgrounds. I'll understand what that means, right? I like to think so. I didn't mean copy. Biscuits. Okay, that's what we needed. Cool. Just keep hacking and slashing. This is a mental health day in a weird way. It's good. It's all good. These things that are good, they're good. Step into my madness. Really stretch out. Move around. Get acquainted. Oh, this is going to help my brain so much, you guys. I swear. My brain is going to thank me so hard. More overheads. That should be in Stab Show, right? Right? Yeah. Oh, see? I found a thing. I went looking for a thing, and it was where I thought it should be. Oh, there's another one that I missed. Okay. Tiki logo. Things where they're supposed to be. Da 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 ba ba da doo da dee deep dee. For those of you that just generally keep your shit ordered and tidy, this might not make a lot of sense to you. That is the same file. Okay. Well, then we don't have to worry about that, right? I can delete that. All right, I'll delete it then. I never delete things. That's the problem. I'm so hesitant to delete things, knowing how I usually don't. So it's really monumental for me to actually delete a thing. So you should appreciate it as such. So many files moving to their new homes. Organization. Declutterification. You guys. Ugh. So hella metal. Okay. What do we got? 10.5 minutes? A half hour left in the stream? Sounds good. Keep jamming away at this. That I don't need. That I don't need. That I don't need. More merch picks. Oh, so good. I can feel it. I can actually feel the physical weight. Alright, that's the same file, so I can delete that one. Super exciting, I know. I know. Which is why I'm encouraging you to, again, just allow this to be the vessel. Just use this structure to work on your own stuff. We're just here working together in the same space. That's all it is. Since we're not working on the same projects, it's not like it matters that I am drilling deep into file organization, because you wouldn't be working on this sort of thing regardless. So, yeah. Focus on your own thing. This is the digital coffee shop that we're all just sitting, working on our own things. We're just in the same place at the same time, but we're working on super different things. And here's all these files that I didn't have for this week's Scene Kids because I forgot they were on a different computer. So it was another example of me suffering for my lack of organization. Which is why I'm tidying up now. And it feels good. And Alyssa's going to be doing more of a cry for Yelp, and I'm really excited about it. I think it's a fun show with lots of potential. So that's cool. We're transitioning away from the Humble Bumble, which just started to be a bummer for her, because even when you're being jokey, have fun times, still having to deal with people on dating sites is apparently horrible, even when it's not supposed to be. Even when it's done as a joke, you still have to deal with that terribleness, apparently. So, for her own mental health, we're moving away from Humble Bumble into a couple of old shows that she used to do in DC. And I like them both, so I'm cool with that. Let's say this one was 3. I don't know. What matters is progress. Progress being made. I'm not going to get too bogged down. I'm going to, like, if I don't know where something belongs immediately, I'm just going to keep plugging ahead. Like, I know where these things go. Those go in the Scene Kids folder. So if I'm going through this stuff and what I see doesn't immediately jump out to me as having a definite home, then I'm just going to gloss and move on. And I will come back to them. Photoshop files. Rather than feeling like I need to drill down and immediately find where something goes. No, I don't have to do that. We'll come back to it. Because I can just keep moving forward and making a lot of progress with all the other stuff that's more easily categorized. Cataloged. Categorical. Whichever. No point in getting bogged down. Making so much good progress. Oh, this feels good. Really does. Hopefully you're making as feel good progress as I am. Yeah, those are like general theater graphics or images, I think. Okay. I guess that counts as like a logo. Except there was a folder in Stab TV for like app logos. So I'm going to make that. It's not in this one, but it might be eventually. So like app logos. And that's where the GoFundMe logo will go. I don't care about endless subdivision. It helps. Okay. That and that can go in here. Oh, I just realized I let that whole Ray LaMontagne song go. That's probably going to get us muted. Whatevs. Oh, not as many people sticking around for the the file organizing. We've lost a lot of you. That's all right. I completely get it. I knew this was going to be one of the least glamorous streams I've ever done. Checking in on stuff. Since there's stuff all over the place all the time. Doodle doodle dee doop. Okay. Oh, lots of stuff to do today. Lots of stuff. Okay. Where did we leave off? Stop jumping around. Land on a... There we are. Okay. Timer. That's what I was looking for. Oh, we're in the last minute. Okay. I mean, we could just... I don't have to subject you guys to this. We could just call it a little early. I'd be okay with that. Because I do have lots of other stuff. I don't want to be, like, sending out booking invites on the stream. That just seems weird. And I really need to do that. So I might just let this be the last block. We could shove another block in here. No, you know what? We're gonna do one more. I'm gonna go potty real quick, and then I will rejoin you, and we will plug away with one more half hour of organization or whatever you're up to, and then we'll call it a morning. I'll be right back. Back on task. Let's knock it out. Super tedious, but important. Timer go. Grab project. Let's get another half hour's work in. Another 25 minutes. Let's keep it up. Let's charge to the finish. All right. Yes, tedious. I know. I'll stop apologizing. We're here. We know what we're in for here. You guys get it. You're working on your own things. I'll try not to worry so hard about it. Because I'm not holding you hostage here. You could go anywhere you want if you want. You're choosing to be here, so I shouldn't apologize for it. All right. Oh, that can go here too. Duo's Night banner. It's good. It's good to be chipping away at this. I feel good about it. That's interesting. Did I... Those are the same... whatever. Okay. These would certainly qualify as graphic elements. Though I should probably put them in Trivia Killed I should make and put them in a Trivia Killed the Radios. Holy shit. Oh, I knocked out downloads that quickly? Wow, that's nice. That is super nice. Okay. And then you go into the overheads. Cool, cool, guys. That really snuck up on me. I didn't realize I was getting that so quick. Alright, and then all the rest of this is just tedium. Like insurance and other stuff. Photoshop files. Boom, sucker. Okay. What else? What else? What else? So, OBS, fonts, lower third stuff. Okay. Seems like the Stabathon folder should go in. Whew, that's going to be a big one. But I shouldn't have it on the C drive. So, all right, this is going to be heavy lifting. No, not as bad as it looked. I should bring the Hummingbird check-ins back. I really should. Okay. Okay. Oh, how do you get their banner? Missed that one. Oh, I've got a bunch of how do you get their banners. But this one's... okay. This one is more of a full... full banner. That might mean something to me at some point. Okay. I probably don't need all these zips. But I'm not going to get into that at the moment. Okay. I probably don't need these now either. Hold on. Big ol' honkin' folders. Background videos, okay. Oh, are these already here? They are. Okay, well I can just delete. There's 2 gigs that I can just clear up. That's handy. Okay. Cool. Well, shit, man. I think downloads is done. Oh, that's nice. Of course, now I still have to get to desktop, where I have more. But a lot of this is probably repeated. Not that that's going to make it any less of a mess. It's actually going to make it more of a mess in a lot of ways. I think I'm going to put off on this. Well, cool. Let's take a look at the prompts. I need to work on that, so let's figure out what prompts we're going to use for Thursday's show. That's something I can dig into right now. Can probably get 15 minutes out of that. And this will get me farther along for the stuff that oh, not that one. Oh, wait, yeah, it is that one. Load faster. Okay. So, what prompts for this Thursday's show? We'll see what we've used recently and what we've let rest long enough to bring back. I should dig deeper into our archives of prompts as well. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I've skewed away from the hardcore cruder stuff. I mean, it's not that I don't like them. The like penthouse letters and erotic poems. I've just it was too much. We got to too much of that at a point. So I've really let that rest a lot. And that's been conscious. So, Christiana, Corey Behringer, Jack Brown. That is a fun-ass lineup. So, Christiana, Corey Behringer, and Jack Brown. So obviously we're going to have reorganization. It looks like I've let Topical Haiku rest long enough that we could do that. Or do I want to do a bulletin board? It's very similar to the bathroom wall. But, you know what? Let's give bulletin board a second try. I'm not sure it worked super great the first time. So let's give it a second try and see how well it works. I saw some messages. Let me see what you guys are saying over here. Oh, no, it's just that one. Okay. So, what other prompts to do here? I've let tourism rest its appropriate amount of time. I just did recipe, and I would do recipe all the goddamn time, frankly, because that is my new favorite prompt. Campaign trail makes sense. Has Corey done a campaign trail? He has not. Yeah, campaign trail makes sense. It's getting to be about that time, so we'll throw a campaign trail in there. I think we're going to throw a tourism in there, because again, that's had a couple shows off. Maybe Angry Poem. No, we just had it, well, last Angry Poem was coupled with tourism as well, blah, 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 blah. Dating profile. I haven't done a dating profile in a while. A dating profile might be a little close to a campaign trail. I have to think of like the mechanics of the prompts too. We want different kinds of prompts. So what goes in here? Campaign trail is a speech sort of thing. Department of Tourism is also a sort of pitch for a thing. So I need something with a different mechanic. It might have to be poem. what else has a very specific, different mechanic to it? We haven't done battle raps. We could do battle raps. People like doing the battle raps. I didn't like doing the battle raps very much, but other people did. We've got review it. We haven't done that in a bit, but again, that has a similar mechanism to Department of Tourism, so that doesn't really work. Battle rap's a little more abstract. Recipe would go great in here, but I also need to come up with more prompts. I could stand to have more. Is there anything? You know what? Let's go deeper. Let's go deep. Let's see if there's anything we can pull. I'm thinking we might have to go dating profile. Or battle rap. Or poem. Let's see. I was just thinking, instruction manual, it's similar to recipe, but is it different enough? The idea of having to write instructions for things? It's very similar to recipe, but maybe it's different enough. I don't know. I was thinking about reintroducing Celebration Time, except going back to, we used to do it with just one event, rather than trying to celebrate the two separate, completely separate things together. And we got some really fun stuff when we were doing the one event. The two event made it harder, and it made it more difficult to work. So maybe I can go back to Celebration Time with just one event. Maybe that's a thing. It feels like I need a poem or a dating profile. But dating profile would be a lot like campaign trail as well. So it seems like poem or battle rap might have to be where I go there. Until I can think of another prompt with a different kind of mechanic. Seems like it needs to be poem. What else? What else? Is there anything else in here that we could pull from the archives and try and get back into the rotation? We might just have to go angry. No. I mean, battle rap is essentially an angry poem, but it's a different mechanism. Please explain is a little too close to Department of Tourism in function. I do want to bring Please Explain back. We could go pick up lines. We could have two shorts. I think battle rap. I think we're going to bring battle rap back, is what I'm seeing. I think that's what I'm seeing, y'all. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. It's essentially just a variation on poems and a variation on angry poem. So I think this is what the show's going to look like. Reorganization, bulletin board, campaign trail, battle rap, and tourism. Cool. And then I need to jump hard on my booking. That's what I'm going to do immediately after we're done here. I'm going to send booking invites to the world. Anybody that's wanted to be on the show, anybody that... I don't know if I can remember everybody that's wanted to be on. Ugh, I know I'm going to miss people again because I just didn't keep proper track of who asked. But yeah, it's booking time. It's booking time. Actually, I'm going to start the first bit of booking. Let's I have to communicate with Tyler through text. So I'm gonna send Tyler a text. This one I can do because it's not you're not gonna be seeing it. So I can get away with that here. It's like one of the few good things that's come out of this whole mess is being able to get Hold on, he sent something that I don't think I listened to. Tyler sent me a song a couple weeks ago, and I'm such an asshole. I missed it. Well, that's awesome. I need to share that if I'm allowed to. Okay, so that, again, adding to our very visually dynamic stream of me texting someone. I'm sorry, guys. All right, 4 more minutes. What can I do with 4 more minutes here? What makes sense? Let's add... Let's see who needs to be messaged. Okay, so Jacqueline was just on the 8th. So she was just on last week. This is me keeping records, again. My system. Danielle is coming up on the 29th. Great to have her back. Let's make sure I have her on the booking sheet. I don't. Corey coming up on the 15th. I think we already have that covered, right? Yeah. Kim on the 22nd. Christy was on the 8th. I've got to get her back on. She was fucking wonderful, as she always is. We're still a little behind. I'm like 2 episodes behind in getting them edited and uploaded. And Alyssa was the 8th as well, and she was equally as wonderful as always. Need to get her rebooked. Okay. And there's Kim, going to be on the 22nd. All right, and I need to check in with a bunch of other people about other show ideas. That's something I need to add to the list. Revisit show ideas. I got a lot to do this afternoon. It's good, though. Timer? 2 more minutes. Okay. So who else? I gotta add Jason. Always question myself on how to actually properly spell his name. I got it. Okay, that's what I thought. But I always second guess myself. So we got Jason to book. Is there anybody else to add? I think we're going to talk to Heather Rogue. I know Jacqueline had suggested her a couple times, so let's do that. You know what? Let's start out by... I sent some vague invites to some people. How about, like to do things, how about I specifically invite Nick Pettigrew and Barger. Who else? Who else? Who else? Well, let's just start here. And are we about done? We are. All right, everybody. That's office hours for this morning. Thank you for hanging out with me. You guys are great. I appreciate it. Hopefully you got stuff done. I got a bunch of stuff done. I feel good about this morning. So I hope you feel as good and accomplished. So good stuff. Let's get out of here. I will see you tonight. I'll be on Trivia Killed the Radio Star. I need to actually do my studying. I've been trying to study like passively, but I need to really get into it. So I'm gonna get on that. Yeah. This has been good. It's been real good. I'm happy with how we got stuff done today. So, tonight, 6 o'clock, Trivia Killed the Radio Star. It's the Queen edition with David Coleman hosting Jesse Rivera and I. So that'll hopefully be fun if I don't lose my shit. And then 8 o'clock, as usual, 8 o'clock Tuesday night, it's the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. So that's what you've got to look forward to this evening. I hope to see you then or tomorrow morning for more office hours. I will, either way, hopefully see you soon. Have a good afternoon.